Boys, if you're looking for a champion to abuse right now, I think Nemesis has you covered, and that is Kayle Mid. If you look at his match history, guys, it is disgusting. Look at this. This is all EUS, like Grandmaster Challenger. You see you got games with Reckless, Self-Made, The Boss, big names, guys. I don't need to say anything more. Look at this history. Kayle has absolutely astronomically benefited from the item changes. He is completely busted in the mid lane right now. Today I'll be talking through the build path, Nemesis' strategy, and how to carry and abuse this champion in the preseason to inflate up your LP. Jumping onto the Rift now, guys, and looking at the rune page, it's in a very aggressive setup. It's press the attack, okay? He's looking to generate a lot of extra damage on his opponents with his auto attacks. Proc that and do a lot of extra damage. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more sustain, you could go for the fleet footwork if you're into something like a Syndra or a Zoe who's trying to harass you in the early game. Of course, Nemesis, very confident, very stable on this champion. You know, he press the attack, he starts a Dark Seal rather than going Endurance for sustain or Corrupting for extra sustain. Nemesis is I'm not sure what the word, a very greedy player in solo queue, I would say. He plays for himself. He's very confident, so he goes the greediest routes, such as starting a Dark Seal. For you guys, look, a Doran's Ring may be better, or even a Corrupting Potion. Nemesis, of course, he does love to play his Kayle. He knows what he's doing. You're starting E. Your E doesn't cost mana, so don't be afraid to hard spam it. Try and get as many CS as possible. Now, your aim is not killing your opponent in the early game. It is simply farming and not dying. You're looking to become a champion, which happens at level 6. It's when your auto attacks become ranged. That's when you can really start to make an impact on the game. In the early game, guys, god damn, you ain't doing shit. Maybe, just maybe, you can generate a kill for yourself if the enemy completely stuffs up. So don't think, oh, it's impossible to get solo kills. In lower elo games, sure, the enemy's gonna outplay themselves, and there'll be solos to be had in that lane. But just don't overextend and keep looking for trades for no reason, okay? Just make sure you're farming, getting as much experience as possible. That's the #1 thing. Start E, followed by W if you're taking Harass. If you're not taking Harass, you can go Q second, and then get W. W is your heal. It costs a lot of mana, so don't spam this. Spam your E, but don't spam your W, okay? And just look to use your Q to slow them, and then just use your E to try and proc a little bit of extra damage. It's as simple as that. You can see Nemesis getting hard shoved in here by the Yone. Now, I've seen him do I've seen him, in a lot of his games, he goes E-max. But I believe this game he's Q-maxing. I don't genuinely know the reason. Most games he's E-maxing. Maybe this game he was just testing out the Q-max and he determined the E-max was better because he E-maxed in the following games. I'm not sure. At the end of the day, I don't know if it matters even that much. By the time you're level 11, you're starting to ramp up anyway, and that's when you really take over the game. You got plenty of points to go around. But it's E and Q. W is always the last to be leveled up and maxed, as there looks to be a fight going across. Nemesis says no thank you. I love the way Nemesis plays solo queue. He doesn't care about his teammates. He plays for himself. He plays side lane very well. He makes sure he farms very efficiently, gets XP, and is ready to carry. Every time I versed him, it's very hard to take him out of the game. Once again, he's just a very greedy player. It's not a bad thing to be a greedy player. In solo queue, I love being a greedy player in solo queue, because if you put all your resources and trust in your teammates and they disconnect or they troll or they int, it's over for you. As you can see in this game, 0-4 to start the game on the Kayle. It's a big ask for Nemesis to carry the game, especially considering he's actually down CS and Yone has 2 kills to boot. But Nemesis will get his back off here, teleport back to lane. Let's see what he gets. Rushing Nash's Tooth. Nash's Tooth, so you don't go your Mythic. He goes Seekers, actually. He wants to get the armor. Enemy team's full AD. Who am I kidding? Let's go Seekers first. Only 900 gold. The most efficient item in the game. Get the armor stacking. Then afterwards, that's when we get the Nashes into the Riftmaker, guys. Usually, if you're not into a full AD comp, guys, just go ahead and rush the Nashes into Riftmaker. Nemesis in the high elo game, you see Yone and Graves starting to scale up. Get a little bit of armor. It's just going to make your life a bit easier. especially in these high ether games where the players really know how to utilize their leads and gold, their item advantages. Level 6, boom, we're a champion. Hello. Oh, there's a storm around me, boys. Oh, please, computer, stay online. So now we are level 6. That means we have progressed into a ranged champion. As the Yone is looking for a little bit of a trade. Nemesis getting auto attack returns. Nice, nice, nice. You can see they're not that favorable yet. Still looking to move up. Utilize the cooldowns from the Yone. Try and stack up this Seekers. Okay, here we go. Give him a nice little gank. Gragas Hex Flash in. Yone doesn't have Flash, but I don't see how it's going to work. And they steal away the XP from Nemesis. And he'll get a base in here. Let's see what he grabs. One dagger. You should have enough for one more. Boots. Thank you very much. Be able to move very fast. And you see, when I play, a lot of players go, oh my god, he's leaving base with no mana. He's such a noob. What a noob. He doesn't have any mana. Guys, sacrificing a little bit of your mana bar for an extra like 3 creeps of XP, like, it's a no-brainer. The XP is so vital. If you miss that cannon XP there for an extra couple of mana that you can just sustain back anyway, like, just use your brains, guys. XP and CS are always the most important. You can always play a lane a little bit differently just to wait for this mana to come back. You don't have to leave base with full health, full mana all the time. You notice all the best players, when they need to make back to a team fight or lane in time, they'll leave base with 75%. It's okay. Ooh, that's a nice... I like that wood pickup. As I said, the E is an auto attack reset. So when you're trading, guys, you auto into an E instantly and you get 2 autos off. As you can see, Nemesis's damage is starting to get there, okay? I'm very excited for level 11. Looking to trade. Has enough... Ooh. I'm gonna say, does he have... He has no mana at the moment. But he's still playing up and aggressive. I like it. He'll let this wave come in. CS is looking tremendous at the moment. Has flash. Enemy Yone flash coming up. He's got to be careful. Dodge is out on the Yone. Nemesis looking to get them autos off and just obliterates him. Is he going to auto attack the wave, get some health back? He just gets it. What a bloody solo kill. This Yone is crazy. You can see how important it is to get the auto reset on your E. If he didn't auto reset his E, he wouldn't have got the kill. He would have died. Very important, guys. Now he gets his base. He gets Berserker Greaves and a Blasting Wand. And you'll see now, this is where you start to come online, guys. Around about 10 minutes. And you're essentially a ticking time bomb for the enemy. Level 11, very strong. Level 16, unbearable. Cannot play against it. Seriously cannot. I think in this current game state, Kayle is maybe the strongest champion at 2-item power spike. Like, obviously, Nemesis when a Seeker's here. But when you get the Nashes and the Riftmaker, that is probably... And level 11, because that's around about when you hit the item. I don't think any champion has a high spike at the moment than that. You can see Nemesis looking for the trade, looking for the autos. Just obliterates the Yone here. And the enemy is sweating at this point. 2 more levels till he's level 11. And you'll see when he hits this level 11 how disgusting the champion becomes. Usually you'd have your Nashes here and like... You'll see when he hits Nashes, guys. You'll know. You'll feel his power. It's disgusting. 95 CS at 10 minutes. Nemesis always has pretty good creep scores. I wonder what Nemesis is doing in the off-season, by the way. He is confirmed off of Fnatic. And I believe there's rumors he's going to be going to North America. I'm very intrigued as to what Nemesis will do. A lot of people give Nemesis shit, man. They call him bad. Look, I think Nemesis is a top tier mid. He's not an S plus tier mid. He has a couple of issues. But like, man, he's not a bottom of the pack mid laner. He's actually very strong. He's very strong. Hopefully he can just adapt his champion pool a little bit in the competitive meta, but his game knowledge, his mechanics, it's fine, guys. It's very strong. If I'm a team, I'd be happy to pick him up. Maybe not a tier, like an S, like a top 2 team, but middle of the pack team, Nemesis definitely fit. He's not a bottom of the pack team mid laner, that's for sure. In my opinion, some people disagree. Still almost 2k gold down, but it's okay. You can see how you land your Qs, and then you just walk up and grab those autos, guys. Use your E. One more level, baby. So the Q has been maxed, guys. He's using this to kind of like facilitate the wave clear into the tower. And the E is starting to ramp up. As Fiddle comes in. Yone buffers his ult. He'll come back. Nice by Gragas. Nemesis just trying to weave as many autos as he can. Grabs that kill. And he's looking at him. He griefs. That's a bit of an int. But he's got 3 kills to his name. Almost 10 CS per minute. And still doesn't have his Nashes. Level 11 and Nashes spike. Can't wait. 3-1 at the moment. Nice recovery by his team. And the best thing is in lower elo games, the lower the elo, the longer your average game time is. I know people don't really agree, but that's what the data says. There's a lot more surrenders and opens and stuff in high elos as people realize the game's over. In lower elos, you'll just bash their heads against the wall until the game's over. And a lot of the time, it'll take them 20, 30 minutes to close. And by then, if you're farming correctly on Kayle, you're going to be able to carry. You can counter carry. Even if your team is 10k gold behind, guys, on this champion with these items, you can. I'm not kidding. He's in a side lane now, getting solo XP. Make sure to kill all these Krugs. The extra little Kruggies here give you a lot of gold and XP now. Absolutely delicious. Come on, baby. Hit level 11. Do it for me. There we go. Now look at these autos. And the wave clear, guys. It just enables you to farm and wave clear so well. Got a stack to 5. Once you hit 5, you'll get that. And he'll base here. He should have his Nash's Tooth. Nash's Tooth at the moment is a very strong item. They removed the cooldown, but they gave it a lot more ability stats. You're getting 100 ability power and 50 attack speed, I believe. Such a crazy item as he's teleporting deep into this fight. Comes in behind. Pops his W on the Yasuo, trying to come through. Doesn't quite get the kill onto the Yone. But you are a side lane champion on this Kayle, guys. Like in your head, you're meant to be thinking you're a split pusher. You want to try and 1v2 or 1v3 when they come to the side lane. Good guy Fiddle gives over the red buff. So now we are level 11. We have a Nash's, we have a Seeker's, Berserker Greaves. This is when you start to create as much pressure as you can on the map. It's very hard for the enemy to deal with you. Try and drop some vision out. Farm Krugs if they're available. TikTok. Level 12 at 15 minutes. We are chilling. Enemy Yone is level 9, guys. Take note of what permanently trying to fight does to you. Look at that. How easy was that dive? How easy was that? And the best thing is you can keep your passive attacks stacked on the tower. Looking to try and grab the Graves. Comes in. Just eats him alive. Like, how disgusting is that? It's not as though like they're super far behind or anything either, guys. As the enemy's trying to come in. Good luck. Grabs the kill onto the Vayne, moves in now. Q lands, dodge. Doesn't dodge out on the Taric stun, and he dies. But he's looking to pick up his next item. You can get your Leeching Leer, I believe. It gives you Omni Vamp, which is essentially Spell Vamp, I believe. It gives you Spell Vamp and Lifesteal. Omni Vamp, two forms, yes. But instead he goes for the Blasting. I wonder why he goes... Wait, he just picked up a Medjai's Soul Stealer, yes. That's a Medjai's Soul Stealer, yes sir, yes it is. With 7 stacks. I like it. I like it because it's aggressive. He's the greediest... Nemesis is one of the greediest solo queue players around, and he does very well in solo queue. Nemesis performs very well in solo queue, guys. He's one of the better pro players that play solo queue, from what I've noticed. He's very consistent. TikTok, 3 more levels, baby. And do you see what I mean when you play for yourself? Even if the enemy was a lot further ahead, he would still be level 13, huge CS, XP, gold lead. He puts himself in the position to carry. He doesn't put himself where he gives, like he instantly tries to help his junglers out and risk putting himself behind, and then he has no chance to get gold or carrying the game. Like, he doesn't do that. He just makes sure to be very consistent, which I really like. As you can see, like this, look at him. So he stacks his passive on these camps. Enemy coming in. Does he have ults? Try and focus the Yone. Grabs the Yone, flashes in, trying to 1v1 the Graves now. Don't have to wait for his cooldowns. And then his team will clean up the Graves, I believe, and he just backs off. Doesn't want to risk the Medjai's. Come on, I want to see him. I want to see the Riftmaker, man. Soon. Look at this, leaves base half health. He'll be very full soon, guys. Don't worry about it. The Ravenous Hunter, you are chilling. Wouldn't surprise me if he farms these wolves. Are we gonna farm these wolves? Yep. Classic. Sorry, junglers. When I play Kayle, I farm your jungle. When I play Kayle, I eat everything I can get my hands on. I am obese. I'm a 600-pound man looking for my next meal. Everything is going inside of me. It's just the way I play Kayle. It's the way you should play Kayle. You can 1v5. You can literally just 1v5. He walks up into the wave, stacks it. Tries to dodge out onto... Does he have ult? Okay, well... He dies before dragon. It's a third dragon. It's really not when you want to dive. Dive. Fiddle dives in. Kill over to the Yasuo. Nemesis teleportation may be available when he's up in the next 10 seconds. I think his team wins it though. Really nice fight. Don't do what Nemesis did, guys. Don't get too cocky without your ultimate and without your flash. You will die. And when you have an item like a Medjai's, yeah, look, not optimal. Teleport. Almost there. What's the bet? He just farms blue, farms Gromp, goes top lane wave, looks for 16. Bet's pretty high. He has his Leeching Leer. Not quite the Riftmaker, which is the mythic item. So it's taken, it's going to be over 20 minutes before he gets his mythic. But the Nash's Tooth is such a good spike on Kayle because of the on-hit. You essentially need to go it first. It's a much stronger first item rush. And of course the Seekers, just to make sure he survives the early game and scales. The build does make sense. We can concur. Looking to move in here. Looking to try and get a 1v1. Does he have ultimate? Ultimates. And he dies again. Now this is great. This is great because I can talk to you guys about what not to do in solo queue. These plays are completely unnecessary, and it's the epitome of being cocky in solo queue. You don't need these plays to climb. It feels when you're on Kayle with these leads, you feel like a god. In your head, you're just like, I am Faker. I am God. I will move in 1v5 into everything, and you don't need to. You simply don't need to, guys. Play slow. Grab the farm. Play a team fight front to back. Shred it. You will win the game. The game is won. Don't need to take those risky 1v5s. It feels nice. You can impress your e-girl girlfriend if she's watching, which you probably don't have. But just play slow and get the LP for free. You'll feel so much better when you hit diamond and you show her that rank rather than get a 50-50 play. Okay? So after that rant, we are level 14. 2 more levels till 16. Still don't have our Rift Maker. We're going to have an Infernal Soul fight coming up in 3 minutes. I guarantee you he has item here. Rift Maker, baby. Get it. He didn't even sell his Medjais. Man, oh man. No stacks hold Medjais. Crazy. But he hits his item now. This is the item that gives you Omnivamp. It gives you everything, man. This item is perfect for a champion like Kayle. It's essentially the old Gunblade without the active. But it gives you more stats. I don't know. Seems very strong. 1 more level till 16. As I'm about to get hammered by a storm. I should be fine. No TP. Flash is up in 1 second. Flash is up. Just imagine where he could be if he didn't grief. He could be so much further ahead. And he's literally over 10 CS per minute, guys. So they're on Nash. Nemesis, with no TP, goes down bot lane and splits. Now, this would be a really good play if he had teleport. He doesn't have teleport, so I think this play is pretty bad. But at the end of the day, his team shouldn't have been in a position to get picked and give Nash. They should have been contesting Vision, but very safely. Looks like they contested it aggressively. Yasuo dies and they get something for free. But Kayle getting XP anyway. Who cares? They don't have much. They literally, within the next minute, Nemesis will be 16. Can't wait for him to hit 16. Fiddle. Fiddle's got an idea here. Gragas ult. Gragas miss. Nemesis looking for... Oh my god. Nemesis trying to get a front to back. Looking for his passive. That's a huge Fiddle ult coming in now. Nemesis has flash. Looking to try auto. Oh, ults. Flashes into the middle of the team fight. No way. Trying to get some autos. Grabs one. Hits level 16 mid team fight. Kiting. Looking for the quadra kill. Doesn't quite get it. Gets the quadra. Should have been a pentakill. But it's all good. Man, that was aggressive. 18 stacks onto the Medjais. How you doing? We are chilling at the moment. That was the game changer. Do you see how he stacked his passive? Just front to back, waited for the opportune moment to flash in with an ultimate and bop some heads. Now, not only do they get the ace, they prevent the Infernal Soul, which is the more important, way more important. Grab the base here. I wonder if he upgrades his Hourglass or he just goes straight damage. He has no flash, so Hourglass, straight damage. I believe that is... Oh, what is it called? Is it Cosmic? Cosmic Drive? Where it gives you ability haste? I believe it is. Let me check. 1 second. It is a Cosmic Drive. A Cosmic Drive gives you 70 ability power, 200 health, and 30 ability haste. Dealing damage with abilities grants you movement speed for 4 seconds. As we come back into the middle of the team fight, Nemesis ult comes out. That movement speed actually would be... Look at that. That movement speed is crazy, and now it's going to help him to try and kite them out. And he's just moving in here. Like, good luck. Good luck trying to deal with this. Yep. Thank you very much. Any more? Thank you very much, Vayne. That's an ace. 14th kill over to Nemesis. He's 270 farm at 26 minutes. Enemy team FFs. They know the game's over. God damn, what a game by Nemesis. Look, he entered a couple of plays, yes. That's what solo queue's for. Good luck in your own games, guys. Try and spam this before it probably gets nerfed. One of these items, or this champion specifically, is going to get nerfed. The win rates are absurd at the moment. But until next time, thank you for watching, and I catch you all later. Peace.